little while we see one wet and windy system push through the Low Countries and produce heavy shower rain across Germany into the southern part of Scandinavia. On its heels is yet another system coming in off the Atlantic, pushing in from the southwest. That is going to bring heavy rain, and as well as that, accompanied by strong, gusty, gale force winds into the British Isles over the next 24 to 48 hours. The second system that's working its way in from the Atlantic is going to be a deeper area of low pressure, so therefore we're going to be seeing stronger winds, and as well as that, we're going to be seeing heavier rains as well. Now, this is off the precipitation forecast of the GFS, the Meteor Group website I'm using. And you notice here by 9 hours from now into 12 hours, here is the area of rainfall associated with this deep 972 millibar low that's going to be working its way just off the Cornish coast by late tomorrow morning into tomorrow afternoon. And of course, accompanied by this very heavy rain is going to be strong gale force winds. So it's going to be pretty rough out there, folks, over the course of tomorrow. By 18 hours, you notice here the heavy rain working its way up through Cornwall, Devon, into Bristol, and that will work its way up through Birmingham into Greater London, and this is by later in the day tomorrow. By 21 hours, 24 hours, you notice here the very heavy rain working its way north through the British Isles, and accompanied, like I say, by this will be strong winds as well. By 33 hours, this is of course by tomorrow, by Thursday, or late in the day tomorrow into Thursday, you're going to be seeing that heavy rain continuing over the southern part of the British Isles and through the Midlands. It will also work its way up through Scotland as well. So later tomorrow, expect the southern uplands through the southern, the lowlands of Scotland and into the Highlands. Those heavy rains associated with the storm now working its way in. The centre of low pressure will still be over the West Midlands by this stage by later tomorrow, but that canopy of rain will be pushed well up through the northern half of the British Isles. Looking ahead, away out by 48 hours, of course this is now by late in the day Thursday, the concentration of the heavy rain will be centred over the northern half of the British Isles in through Northern Ireland as well. By this stage, I expect to see a solid 1 inch of rain falling across southern and central portions of England as well. Wouldn't be surprised if we get that inch of rain all the way up through parts of southern and central Scotland as well. So this is going to be a big rainmaker, folks. Certainly across southwest England and in through parts of the Midlands, this rainfall could actually fall at more 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches of rain. So it's going to cause localised flooding. Certainly be careful if you're in an area of poor drainage. This water is going to start to build up as it falls pretty heavily indeed. Now let's have a quick look at the surface chart. Skip back to 3 hours from now, and you notice here this is the lead system sitting on the Dutch-German border. That's pushing its way more towards the northeast, bringing unsettled conditions across Germany, the Low Countries up into southern Scandinavia, and of course we are watching all eyes on this next system as it deepens. 978 millibars. Notice by 18 hours that 972 is now 978 is down to 972. It's working. Notice the track here. It's working towards the northeastwards, whereas the other system was working along the Dutch coast. So this is a slightly different track. Stronger storm, going to of course bring those stronger winds, heavier rain as well. By 24 hours from now, you notice here the centre low pressure just off the Cornish coast. By 30 hours, that system is working just skirting the north coast of Cornwall, down to 972 millibars, folks. That is a strong area of low pressure for this time of year. Expect strong south to southwesterly gales along the channel and along the coastline, up and through the Bristol Channel as well, and it's going to be windy everywhere. We're going to be seeing strong east and northeast winds across Scotland. That of course will make it feel quite chilly indeed. Do expect above 500 to 600 metres snow over the Grampians, over the Central Highlands as well. By 36 hours, the system isn't moving very fast at all. Notice that the centre now up to 976, but it's working through the southwest of Wales. By 48 hours, it's sitting over basically bang slap over the Lake District in England at 984 in millibars. Notice here the strong northeasterly winds going to continue to keep that cool flow coming in off the North Sea. And as well as that, we're going to continue to see strong southwesterly winds over the southern part of the British Isles, as well as that Ireland, Northern Ireland as well. So it's going to be a pretty unsettled next 24 to 48 hours, folks. Do expect strong winds everywhere. The strongest winds, of course, are going to be centred from the south of England up through the Midlands. I expect gusts of wind 50, perhaps even 60 miles an hour, particularly across the South Channel coast. And as well as that, 1 to 2 inches of rain as well to accompany those strong winds. Keep checking back to my blog. I'll keep you up to date. Bye for now.